Log recording. It's 2:31 in the afternoon. It is May 26, 2023 for Friday. And yeah, guys, this is the Weaver John C. of the Roseman, California. Pissed off as hell. I just gave a lame video to my unfortunately representative of this godforsaken country we call the so-called United States of America, which now became Putin's bitch. Yeah, a bit of harsh words for a little bit of a twister. Actually, for a person who's got hasn't got any damn brains in his head, and if he's maneuvering, he just fell off the damn cliff and taking us with him. Allowed the Republican Party into Trumplicans. So actually, we have no more Republican Party. We have all Trumplicans there. They're all the collective of the Trump and of Putin, apparently. Because of him and his party taking the break during the weekend for a memorial, the Democrats back in Washington, D.C. are livid. If you hadn't noticed, we are going off of a fiscal cliff, and these guys never wanted to help out the American population. And yet, the American public are the ones I kept blaming at this point over here because we keep voting in the serious sons of bitches that have just put us over the damn fiscal cliff. Now, if there is a miracle, I hope to God there is, because we don't have the time necessary to get through the damn Senate to vote for a clean bill. Once we get past June 1st, that's it. We're dead. 3 times during the Trump era, they passed with no issues. But now we have to have it with issues since we have Biden in office. Yep. So now, while everyone goes into the debt and Wall Street goes into a tailspin at this point over here, the creditors are going to be going and looking at the United States of America and showing us to be a poor choice. S&P is going to devalue us, making all those nice, lovely stocks and bonds worthless as hell. I won't be able to make my rent check because I have the Republicans to thank for. And I'll have the public to thank for in my own damn town for screwing us over and screwing everybody else over at the same damn time. As I said before in my videos, they don't give a shit. They don't. We get what we voted in. We get what we paid for. We don't get quality. We get crap. So I guess I'm really going to have to start thinking about doing a pack up again. Try to find containers or suitcases if I got and pack up clean clothing in it. Because unfortunately, if I have to do a walkout, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm that scared. And I've got no other place to live. If I'm going to get any money in June 1st, and if I'm allowed to pay for the rent, it'll be a bloody miracle in itself, and I'm praying for a holy miracle at this point. I'm not quite sure what the hell we're going to be doing next. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know how the hell we're going to be able to get out of this damn crap. And are we ever going to be surviving this damn shit? America's economy helps control everybody else's economy one way or another. We're all dependent upon each other, not to mention for our theoretical excellent credit, only because we have tried never to default. That was put into our Constitution in the 14th Amendment. Unfortunately, the Republicans don't see it that way. By creating this chaos that they've unleashed on the American people, I'm wondering Are they going to be remembering this down the road when it comes down for election time? Some voters actually do have long-term memories. And they remember how close we came to defaulting because of stupidity. And we're in for it. I'm probably going to be sending a couple of videos over to the Speaker of the House in my district. I have to locate his ass and then send the information over to him. I'll believe it that we had, I'll use the word had, an elected official of this particular county, of this particular town. We're supposed to be voting and trying to support our place, if not the United States of America, that he swore an oath to the Constitution for and kept breaking left and right. He was one of those people that kept saying Trump was innocent when he knew Trump was guilty. He kept trying to throw the 25th at him like crazy when Trump was in office. And McCarthy was one of those people supporting his ass because he wanted Trump's help and support constantly. And he had to listen to Trump saying that this should default in the country. This should default in the economy. And every fucking Trumplicant voted into office. And everybody who supported a Trumplicant, yeah, they agreed to it, didn't they? So now we're in for it, aren't we? We are royally in for it. So my neighbors try to celebrate whatever they want to celebrate for this weekend. I'll probably be getting laundry done this weekend and start packing. And I'll wait because I am not going to stand for anything. I may do a final video before I leave home. Because if I can't afford to pay my rent, I really as hell don't want to do this. As much as sometimes I don't like this place and everything else that happened here last several years, of everything else I've endured in this place. Now I gotta deal with a walkout. Because I wouldn't have the ability to pay rent. When you're dependent upon Social Security for your livelihood and no longer able to work, imagine how the people felt before FDR actually set up Social Security safety nets. When people kept working their asses off and couldn't even save anything, and when they put them into the stock markets or banks, they got robbed. Stock crash in 29, the world economy had tanked. There was no safety net for people. They lost everything and had to become homeless. Fought like crazy, tried to keep rents. The Depression was kicking the world's butt on this one. We're turning into that world again. Screw the recession, we're going into depression. And I'll thank the elected officials for getting us in here, and I'll thank the people who voted the assholes in for ruining everything, including the global economy and our country at the same time. because everybody's ultimately responsible for this. But the problem is, the world is too chicken shit, and so is the country, and the state, and the county, and then the town. They didn't have the guts to do what was needed. They only followed gas bags. You gaslighted them like crazy. And became Putin's bitches. I don't care if I'm going to be a popular son of a bitch or not. The only thing I got left in my life is my dog and my life. I care more about her than I care about my life. I got almost literally nothing to live for, except for my dog. I had high hopes of completing college and maybe moving on if I had to, onto something else. But if our economy is going to be tanking, and I'm going to be moved out one way or another because I couldn't keep rent. This is not pour me a drink. This is a reality check. Of course, the zeros and ones of Google and YouTube would not like this because of the content. Well, this is a reality check. I'm not happy and I'm not thrilled about this either. I'm not going to be locked up on this one either. But I am angry at the elected officials who kept thinking about themselves and not about the people. And I'm also angry at the people for being conned and suckered and then have to pay the price for it, while they scream their heads off down the fiscal cliff and seeing the country go to hell. They asked for it. They voted in the gas bag, and this is what happens. We get all hell breaking loose. Again, nobody accepts responsibility, accountability, or transparency. Nobody wants to. Leave it to the other schmuck. I'm not their bitch, and I'm not their schmuck. These words are going to haunt me and bite me in the ass, let it be. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of my own damn words. Because I'll be seeing this country go down in hell because the people got stupid. Despite the fact I put out videos there to let them know about it. Didn't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to know about it. Too damn embarrassed. And they get too damn angry at me because they're too damn angry at themselves, but they got to take it out on somebody, right? Find their own whipping boy. If we get out of this, God be willing. And if God's actually got a mercy up his sleeve for this one. I'm still not taking back the words. I'm not taking back how I feel or how I think about this thing. Because I have no respect for those who have actually voted in for the Trumplicans and the gaslighters and who bought into the conspiracy theories left and right. If I get threatened, I'll say, bring it on. At least I'll be dealing it with a clear conscience. I've been dead before. I've been dying and living as a zombie ever since. I have lost my family over the past 10 years. those who really made a difference and mattered a great deal. And yeah, what could they do more to me? Take away my dog? That's going to threaten me? My words will haunt me. My words will be the ones that are going to haunt me throughout eternity, probably, because if I didn't do a damn thing about something, if I didn't say something about it, if I didn't warn them, I wouldn't have a clear enough conscience doing this thing. Some things I know I'm powerless over: people, places, things, and events. And other things I have to say. I have to put it on record. They don't bury me under Supermax because of my words. I'd die in prison, fine. But I better be convicted of something. First Amendment rights. At least I'm not making a terrorist act or threat. But I am stating to the people out there, you want to do the terrorist act. I got nothing else left to live for. I'm not saying I'm suicidal. I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic at this point. So the only thing I'll say is keep flipping off my mouth and taking off the zeros and ones in Google and YouTube. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be saying that to people and saying, you guys want to start threatening other things? I've seen worse on YouTube. I've seen it. And they make me disgusted as hell because they call themselves human beings for their own attitudes. When I got politicians and theoretical religious leaders out there promoting violence. I'm not promoting the violence. I'm saying you want something, you're going to cause something, bring it on. If not, leave me the fuck alone. If we happen to get out of this, fine. But I ain't taking down the damn videos. I need a record of this shit. If law enforcement, from the local to the national, have an issue with this, there's the door. Here's the phone. Let's talk. Because quite frankly, I'm saying all I'm saying right now as it is. And if this gets over to the House leader, just let this schmuck know. I'm sick and tired of your bullshit. And of your gaslighting. You wanted a speakership. You backstabbed everybody else, including the country, to get to your worthless position. Instead of representing the damn area that you got voted into. You were voted into office. You chose this position of yours. And your ambition damn near destroyed a country. Or, if it has destroyed a country, you're Putin's bitch. Trump is Putin's bitch. And I got no respect for you as a human being or as anything. You're worthless. Including those who voted you in office. Call me a libtard and libturd, and I don't give a shit. They'll call me every other damn name out there. I don't give a shit. They can have all the supporters say a whole bunch of stuff about me. Let them. Let them. Let them. What can they do? Humiliate me? Break me? Maybe worse. Let them. Let them. Because right now, this Memorial Weekend is supposed to be dealing with the debt ceiling, but also dealing with the ghosts of the past that matter a damn to us. And apparently the living don't give a shit about them either. Because we didn't honor the dead. We didn't honor those who honored the Constitution as they bled out. We all do our hamburgers and hot dogs and think we're doing a great job, while the country goes hell in a handbasket. And we couldn't save the damn economy. Because nobody would accept accountability, transparency, or responsibility. Nobody. We voted the guys in to do it. Backstabbed. Backstab America, backstab the U.S. Constitution. They don't want to try to do some kind of holy jihad, holy crusade. Well, guess what? Thank you for creating Sharia law and breaking the country. All to satisfy your own damn ego. I'm saying it as it is. You don't like it? I don't give a flying fuck. Nor do I like you at all.